Hello there, my Capricorn collective. What's up, Capricorn? Getting into your energy, it was kind of like what's new for Capricorn, and you were between the Three of Cups, you the Ten of Swords. So it's kind of the same old, same old. I feel like you just got a new attitude. Those of you that remember that 80s commercial, you got a new attitude. Do watch your favorite astrologer. There could be some major changes going on astrologically for you, Western and Vedic Capricorn. So, what is up with Capricorn? And there's the Libra vibe. Four of Wands. There's the Scorpio. There's the Knight of Cups. Someone really wants you in a shitty contract because you're not paying attention to something. It's somebody that you used to know. I feel like for some of you, it's an ex energy or someone that thinks they know your love language. I don't feel like they do. This could be someone that you ghosted. The Page of Swords. There's the Queen of Cups. There's the Eight of Swords. Yeah. There's the Seven of Pentacles. There's the Eight of Wands. Oh, wow. Now, look, if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, this could be how the Capricorn sort of ghosted you. So, take what's yours and leave what's not. Interesting. There could be almost an eclipsing energy going on there with that Capricorn. Mindful of the Scorpio vibe, but Scorpio's been showing up a little cranky. So those of you, if you got like a pet scorpion, make sure they're hydrated. And mindful, some of you might get stung by a scorpion. Literally or metaphorically here. There's the Four of Cups. There's the Two of Swords. There's the Knight of Wands. And there's the Fool vibe. Someone's wanting to impress upon you some weird sort of idea. Or those of you, it's the passionate connection. But I don't feel like you're being all that passionate, or it's not the same. They can't inspire you like they used to. So you're not, yeah, that's given like the Seven of Cups vibe, which makes sense with that Seven of Pentacles. Each cup has a coaster with you. Some of you quit focusing on whether or not you're in a fucking relationship or partnership, because it's the perfect time for you to be out there doing whatever the fuck you feel like you should be doing, and trusting that you're making the right choice. But not being tempted is the whole point of this with you. I don't know. I feel like someone wants you in a shitty contract. Someone wants you in a shitty contract. Aquarius, the Seven of Swords. There to the Ten of Wands. The Knight of Swords. The Leo vibe. There to the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're pulling a weird catfishing energy, but that's a whole nother thing with you. Catfishing or fly fishing. Boy, that should not be that complicated. What's Mercury doing? Pay attention to what Mercury is doing. The Page of Pentacles there to that Ten of Cups. That could be the ex. That could be the ex or someone that wants to be your next future ex. They literally have told people that. They plan on being your next future ex. So they're going to come on really nice and strong. Everything is going to be perfect to get that. It's a proposal energy with you. Literally a proposal, or it's a business proposal. Yep, thank you, Spirit. There at the Two of Cups. I don't know. There's something about it that's shady as fuck. It really is shady as fuck. How they leave their exes. How did they leave you if this is your ex wanting to come back in? Some of you now just isn't the time for that. Something about a shitty contract. Someone wants you in a shitty contract. Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, look at that. The Ace of Wands. There to that Page of Wands, there to the Three of Cups. Again, with the 10 of fucking swords with you. 6 degrees of separation. Don't be dating or working or conversing with anybody that's even remotely associated with your ex. You got the Leo energy there, which is catfishing vibes with you. I don't know. Someone feels like they know you, but you've changed, so the same shit doesn't work. Some of you, I honestly don't feel like you're fucking around like you used to. So for whatever reason, you're like waiting to get to know somebody in the biblical sense, or maybe you're happy in your current relationship or partnership, right? Someone don't like that. So you've broken old habits and you've established some new habits, and it's very good. It's very good for you, but it doesn't show up very well when it comes to like options or opportunities. And for fuck's sake, you're not without options or you're not without opportunities. Because you always have at least one that shows up. But at the same time, they talk about being your future ex. I don't care if they even say that as a joke. They know that they don't plan on spending way too much. As they'll spend as much time with you as they need to for the contract to play out. So they're a contract player. Maybe you're someone who's an artist. You're artistic. It's contract player vibes. Or those of you from a business perspective. Or those of you, make sure you have a prenup. They go from prenup to prenup. Or from one contract to another contract. But only if you get sidetracked. And this could literally be a work situation, or it could be a romantic situation with you. Either way, I feel like you need to look at both options or both opportunities from the mindset of a business contract. Aquarius, Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Those of you, for fuck's sake, that's dating somebody that knows your ex, so if you're dating in the same friends group or whatever the fuck, kind of broaden your dating perspectives there, so you're not like in the same energy. The next person you date doesn't even need to know who the fuck your ex is or have any kind of a vibe on that. Those of you that maybe you don't have much of a dating pool to choose from, I don't know, maybe that's telling you something. Those of you that for whatever fucking reason is dating your ex's friend or family or whatever the fuck, or this is a business partner and they're like related to your business partner. I mean, everything about this is like, how many foolish mistakes can you make? Especially if you're out of that contract. Someone wants you back into that shitty contract. If you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, this could be Capricorn's vibe. They want you back into that shitty contract. They're contract players, whatever the fuck it is. So they just go from contract to contract, from prenup to prenup. So whatever the hell this is, it's conversations you should be having, or it's relationship or partnership dynamics that you already understand. There's a successful vibe on this. So those of you dating those that are successful exes, there's a reason why all their relationships fall the fuck apart, because they don't plan on them lasting that long. But you got to understand that. And avoid relationships, partnerships, or options or opportunities that come in that way. Depending upon where you're at socioeconomically, this is nothing that should overwhelm you. I mean, for fuck's sake, if this overwhelms you, yeah. It shouldn't, though. It just kind of is what the fuck it is. But it does limit you. It does limit you. Do wait to get to know somebody in a biblical sense. I do feel like you need to not be easily impressed or not be easily inspired or not be easily tempted. So mindful of the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You did have Leo showing up, which was kind of a catfishing vibe. But I feel like that with you is just as much, if you're dating somebody that knows your ex, or those of you that don't have that many options to choose from any fucking way. I don't know. Your next partner doesn't need to know anything about your ex, or those of you, best business partners, whatever the fuck this is. You need to make sure you're creating your own options, creating your own opportunities. Because you've successfully got out of that shitty contractual agreement. But this is those wanting you back into it. So it could be old work friends. It could be old friends. It could be, well, any of you that's dating anybody that was friends with your ex. I mean, that's questionable anyway for some of you. Not very smart. But you need to be making some smart choices here. I feel like you are by just not being tempted. Whatever the fuck used to tempt you, you're not tempted anymore. That simple change changed everything. The vibe with you is why now. I feel like that's the thing with you. But that's going to be different for every one of you. So there's like success energy on this with you. But why the fuck everybody wants you in a contract or partnered up or whatever the fuck that is? So they're either thinking that there's better options or better opportunities coming in for you, or they're not liking the fact that you're pulling this successful vibe because you are. Everything is just like fucking perfectly melancholy with you, or it should be, where you're not tempted, you're not feeling like you need to make decisions, you're not under the time crunch as everybody else, and it shows with this sort of relaxed energy with you. Relaxed, or you're just not tempted. Yeah, there you go. There's the Hierophant. You are making truly boss moves here. That really does make the difference with you. Yeah, that's the whole fucking point. Some of you literally just waiting to get to know somebody in a biblical sense, or taking a little vow of celibacy, where you're not just tempted by any kind of option or any opportunity. Look, a little bit of celibacy can really change your perspective on things, especially if you got everyone wanting to tempt you. Maybe for one or two of you, you're looking at things from more of a spiritual perspective. I don't feel that spiritual energy as much with you, but maybe you're just kind of looking at things a little differently. You're at the top of the hierarchy on this. So you seriously don't have to make the decisions that everybody else does. But people don't like the fact that you don't have to make the same decisions that everybody else does. You're kind of the one that's making the decisions. Anyone that's remotely associated to any X options or X opportunities with you. And those of you, if seriously, if you don't have that many dating options, then maybe just pull your energy back and focus on yourself, because it's the same old vibe with you, and everyone wants you in a shitty contract. So think of the last contract you got out of, and someone wants you back in that shitty fucking contract. They need you back in that shitty contract. They don't want you, they need you. There's the Virgo energy with you. Look at that. Putting yourself first. Putting yourself first, and just healthy. It's like a healthy vibe with you. You got a lot of tired, haggard people around you. So you got a lot of people that's doing way too much. But the fact that you're not doing way too much really makes the difference here. So do watch your favorite astrologer. Let this energy sort of dissipate, because it'll eventually just sort of wear itself down. You know what I mean? or those of you when it comes to the options or the opportunities here, let them sort of just tire themselves the fuck out. Because this is getting, for some of you, it's like the charade is getting to be a little bit too much. And you're kind of peeking behind the veil there anyway, by trusting your own instincts and your own intuition here as well. So, my oh my. You got the clarity, you bring the clarity, and you don't need, it's a contractual agreement. It's a contractual agreement. Those of you definitely, if you got out of a Ten of Cups relationship or partnership and your partner did pretty good, someone close to them is going to want to get that same sort of a deal when it comes to you. So, I mean, seriously. This isn't a dramatic vibe. Those of you that go from prenup to prenup or contract to contract, it's not that odd. But seriously, avoid anyone associated with your exes, business partners, ex-friends, or definitely your romantic exes. And this is genderless too. So, peace, love, and light there, Capricorn. You don't need to do anything but avoid the temptation. Peace, love, and light.